Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm your average gamer. We're back in Forza Motorsport today for episode 44 of my career mode shenanigans. You join me in a hazy but relatively sunny pit lane at Le Mans for the last race of the Exotic Speed Championship in my, just as gorgeous as it was last time, Ferrari 512 TR, which has now been modified quite substantially. Much bigger, fatter tyres on it, and well over 500 horsepower, which is great news, as we're going to be probably hitting over 200 miles an hour down the Mulsanne straight. So let's just have a quick look at the event itself. Right, yeah, so it's going to be a fairly early morning race, clear sky, light fog. I only got one practice lap. Okay. But fortunately, we do have, after 5 wins out of 5, a 34-point lead. Sorry, a 44-point lead. Good dear, oh dear, my maths is still no better. In the championship. So it would take something pretty catastrophic for me not to win the championship. But we do want to try and get the clean sweep if we can. Yeah, so let's get out on the track. I think. Look at that, what a machine. And let's see what sort of speed we'll get up to down the Mulsanne. Track there, but not really a problem in practice. Right, through the chicane successfully. My only real concern is going to be being able to see the braking point at the end of this straight, which will be rather important considering the speed we'll probably be reaching. Right, so we're already up to 160. Into top gear. There we go, 175. 180. 85. It's 195 already. It's 200. I think I had the gearing set so it would reach around, whoa there. Oops, it wasn't looking where I was going. Oh, well, that was okay. I was able to see the braking point nice and clearly. Although I've only got sport rather than race brakes on this car at the moment, that was no problem. It does look amazing, the haze from the sunshine and the shadows. oversteer now with the old power increases I've made to the car. Looks like I've substantially got the legs on this Porsche, which is encouraging. Barrier again. Searching for the limits. There we go, folks. There's our practice lap. Comfortably beat the practice time. Excellent stuff. It wasn't even, oh dear, state my car, not even the cleanest lap by any manner of means. Countach cruising past there. What a stunning looking car, even with a bit of few scratches on the side, still looks fantastic. Alright, so yep, so that's saying first place. So let's start at the back, shall we, for the finale. Last to first, can we do it? Right. Okay, standing start. Almost back past the chicane. Right. See if we can't work our way through this lot. Excuse me, folks. From somebody. Right, up to fourth place before we get to the Mulsanne. With a big spoiler. And we're up to second. Right. There's the Aston in front. I assume it's that Aston in front, the gold one. I think we're reading them in. For the kink. There we go, over 200. Boy, oh boy, this is quick. We are catching. Excellent, what an improvement on the car from the start, folks, with the power that we've now got. Goodbye, Mr. Aston. Long-legged Ferrari. bit of a lead already. Let's hammer our advantage home for that clean sweep. I'm so glad I'm not going to speak too soon, but put myself in such a strong position for a clean sweep in a car that I really did want to achieve it in. Always been a massive Ferrari fan. Double chicane. And we're through. That's lap 1 done. I'm not sure how many laps was this, 3-lap race? Yeah. Another car level, 27. Excellent stuff. Track this is. I used to think that back in the day they used to have drum brakes on their cars, like the early Ferraris. He didn't like drum brakes. Sorry, he didn't like the new disc brakes in the 1960s. Dear old Enzo. He preferred drum brakes, but he then realised he didn't prefer being outbraked by the Jaguars at the end of this Mulsanne straight. So even they had to go with the flow eventually. Fortunately, I have got very nice disc brakes on this, so this feels very rounded machine now. It does still feel quite big. I mean, it would do really, as it is quite a wide car. It's very nice to drive now. There's the kink, here he goes. Here it comes, I should say. Excellent stuff. Sticking it around just over 200 miles an hour. Those brakes nice and hot there. I do love this section through the woods. Kinks and the gradient changes, picking your way through. What a fantastic circuit. These are the Porsche curves, aren't they, I think? Should know, really. So good through there when you get it right. As I say, it's very much a precision tool, this car. go. Over the line again.
One more. Finish strong.
Will do, man. Will do. Thank you very much. Most receptive curb in the world there. Most of them are quite nice to bump over though. Here we go, onto the Mulsanne for the last time. Whoops. Good, not getting any penalties, that's good news. Not getting any clean laps either, but it's okay. No sign of any opposition. That's a nasty little bump there. It's not too much of a problem when you've got the chicanes on this track, because you're accelerating out the first chicane when it comes to that bump. Hitting out over 190 is eye-opening, shall we say. Kink again. Alright, where's the braking point? There it is. Successfully negotiated again. Sun rising in the sky. That was better. Smashed the brake there, but still made it around okay. Here we go, another car level. Right, Porsche curse for the last time. I think I could have lengthened the gearing a little bit more for this race. Usually take these in fourth gear, these. It's just not able to take those quicker curves in fourth gear. But that's okay, you live and learn. There we go, double chicane. Third and positively final time. And there we are, folks, a clean sweep. 6 out of 6. Yes. Well, that was an absolute pleasure. Oh, what have we got?
Well done.
Legendary Builder.
Finished P1.
Completed 4 tours in career mode. Oh, yes, we have. Thank you, ma'am. Oh. And a Game Pass achievement. That's interesting. Yeah, substantially quicker. More than 15 seconds a lap quicker than second place there. And a 67-point lead. 67-point victory. Go flanked by Astons. One of them a very snazzy gold colour. A beautiful Ferrari. Looking a bit dirty, but victorious. Yes. Oh yes. Happy days. Well done, Ferrari. Right, just over 37 grand. Oh. 1995 Porsche 911 GT2. A640. Drivetrain engine swap. Excellent. So that means we've now got the showcase available. So let's go to see what it says, or where we're going to be racing specifically. Nurburgring full. Okay. Right, well, before we've unlocked the car, haven't we? So let's go out of here. Cars, my cars. And what was it? Porsche. That begins with P. Porsche. Boy, oh boy, look at that for a beast of a car. Right. Let's go into paint car. First and foremost. Stick my number plate on the back. Oh, hang on, that's one thing I wanted to do was just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, that should be fine. Can I get one on the front? Technically, but I'll leave that because it's quite a clean design. This doesn't look like it's made for number plate, in other words. Right, let's see if you can paint it. Yes, there are other manufacturer colours. Let's do it in black, shall we? Red brake calipers. And we'll black out the windows a little bit. Right. So, that's that. So let's head into this showcase. And see what's what. Now it said Nurburgring full. Now the Nurburgring, obviously the Grand Prix circuit and the short circuit were in the game originally, but the Nordschliefe has not long been introduced to the game, which is something I'm very pleased about, except I might have to drive it in a Porsche 911 GT2, which is an absolute beast. Anyhow, let's find out, shall we? Yes, it is the Forza. Oh my goodness me. A 2-lap race. Boy oh boy. Right, so it's got sport brakes on it to start with. Do I really want to give it more power? Yes, I do, because I'm an absolute masochist. Right. Yeah, in that case we'll leave it at that. Let's just do a little bit of tuning. You may be able to tell, folks, from my voice that I am feeling quite a lot better. Still a little bit croaky, but better than I was, that's for certain. Differential, yeah, okay. So I was able to adjust the roll bars to start with. Oh boy, oh boy. 7:52 PM, overcast, wet. Does that mean it's just a damp track? Will it be raining as well? We shall see, folks. So the one thing that I need to establish in my head is the point where the Grand Prix track, because this is the full circuit, so it starts with a bit of the Grand Prix track.
Normally, I'd say be consistent and hit your marks. But today in the wet, every lap will be different with changing track conditions. Just stay focused and you'll do great.
Thank you, ma'am. I've got a feeling it will take more than that, but we shall see. So yeah, it's just a question of trying to remember where the Grand Prix circuit ends and the Nordschliefe starts. Well, there's only one way to find out, folks. That's to get out on the track and find out. Oh my goodness me. Nordschliefe. Wasn't expecting that. Now I've gone from being very, very happy to being a little intimidated. Oh right, so you come out of that, she came straight onto the home straight of the Grand Prix circuit. I wasn't familiar with that turn whatsoever, I got a bit confused there. Well, its predominant characteristic being rear engine, rear wheel drive is understeer. This is a good thing from the point of view of it being a damp track and a very powerful car. So this is it, is it? This is where the track changes. Yeah, there's the pits for the Nordschliefe, so now we're onto the Nordschliefe, folks. In an unfamiliar car on a slightly damp track. A car that's also a beast. Sorry folks, there may be periods where I don't say a lot on this particular part of the lap. I have done many laps, hundreds of laps around the Nordschliefe, so I don't know it to say it, but when I get to certain bits I know what they are, if that makes sense. So I know this is the bit where it's sort of like the kinked straight, where we'll get up to some sort of ridiculous speed. What are we now? What, over 155? Need to brake here. Now we've got a slow corner to the right. Okay, now this is a very quick downhill bit before we go uphill to the chicaney bit. This car is actually really nice. It's nicer than I was expecting. I thought it would be more of an animal, certainly more oversteery considering the power it's got. Brakes are fine as well. Being sport brakes as stock, they are very similar to in feel to the Ferraris. No, stay on the track, there we go. Slowest corner on the circuit. This is where Niki Lauda had his crash, may rest in peace. Right, so this is sorry. Around this, and then there's a slow right-hander. Now we can open up a little bit through through this again sort of kinked straight. Oh boy! Yeah, it hasn't got the turning of the Ferrari straight out of the box. Have to be careful through here, or brave, or stupid, or combination of the three. To brake for this one. And we're coming up to, whoa there. Now we've got a slow right-hander and then we're up to the carousel. Oh dear, what a corner that is. So I was concentrating quite hard on that one. I'm just thinking I've got to race other people on this track. Interesting. Oh boy, back on track, there we go. Is this mini carousel? Nearly onto the fast straight. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't handle the way I like a car to handle. It's very, very nice, but just not quite the way I like it, and therefore through that section I like the car to respond a certain way, and this car didn't. Hence my journey into the barriers. However, how are we doing for time? So I've got just under a minute. I've just got to get over this hump, then it goes down left, then there's the sort of the wiggly bit. Before we're on to the home straight, so holy moly. This is it? So now I can put my foot down for the line. Looks like we're going to beat the lap time anyway. Yes. Boy oh boy, folks. Yep. There's bits of barrier stuck in my wing. What a machine. As I say, just wish it could. Well, it was power understeering a little bit. It's saying first place. Do I take the risk of starting? Oh mate, I can't believe it. I'm starting in last place at the Nordschliefe. Well, the full circuit including the Nordschliefe. Slightly damp conditions. This calls for a vape. Right. Here we go, folks. I'll try and get past as many people as I can before I get to the Nordschliefe part. Getting squeezed out. Oh, someone's off. Cars all over the place. He's spraying dust in my face. God dearie me. What's that? Dodge Viper. Look at this paint job on that. It's a striking looking car, just generally. More so with that kind of paint job on it. I realised that was risky as I was actually doing it. Alright, I'm up to 4th place and we're now entering the Nordschliefe. So that's good, that's what I wanted. I can't remember if I've ever actually raced it. I've done a lot of test driving on the Nordschliefe. I don't know if I've ever actually done a race in it. Certainly not at night. Whoops. No, stay on the track. Get back on the track. Get back on the track. Oh, that wasn't good. It's my own fault. Took too wide a line. That's okay, I can still see the 3 cars, the tail lights in front of me. Just need to play percentages here. Just be gentle on the throttle and don't go too mad. Oh boy. Swept. Come on, car, turn. Right, still got past that Ferrari. It's through this downhill section in the dark. Closer to them. Yeah, I'm not concerned too much, folks, at whether or not I'll be able to catch these people. I think that's well, as you can see, I'm catching them even faster now. It's the getting past them that's the problem for me. Have to be a little bit aggressive. Honestly. Come on, Dave, get with the program. Power understeer is a real issue. Right. Holy moly, how tricky is this? I'm going to have to do this without following anybody either. Not that I'm that close to this guy. This is the most intimidating race I've ever done in all my days of Forza, I think. I remember doing an endurance race at Sebring in the wet in a Le Mans car, a modern day Le Mans car. Whoops. yeah, as I say, that was in very heavy rain as well, if I remember rightly, that particular race I'm thinking of. Party going on there in the stands. Right, here we go, down the hill. In situations like that, the front of the car just, every other car I've ever driven around here, it just doesn't wash out like that around those corners. Still sees tail lights in the distance. Approaching the straight. Will I have the legs down the straight to get a little bit closer? Here we go. Come on, Porsche. Am I gaining? Is it staying pretty similar? Right. It's the end of that lap.
Final lap. You got this.
Yeah, that completely fools me, that corner. Never come across that other than on this layout. Oh, I just want to floor it out there. You just can't. It will just push itself off the track. Right. Okay, that's good news. We've got into the lead going into the Nordschliefe on the second lap. All I've got to do now is negotiate it. Damn it! Just did not want to stop there. This is going to be a fight to the finish, I think, folks. Jesus, swept all over me. I have to keep constantly thinking, what's the next corner? What's the next corner? Oh, this is the downhill section, isn't it? I cannot tell you how tricky this is, folks, in a car that I don't particularly feel confident to really push. My hands are sweating like they've never sweated before. Focus, Dave, come on. Oh boy, I've got another car behind me now. Right. This is tricky. my days.
Total time penalty is about a second.
Yeah. How much do I not care about that at the moment? Must apologise, folks. That was far too aggressive a manoeuvre. But being the slower corner, I thought it gave me the best opportunity to get an overtake and still get a nice little boost out the corner. I don't know what I'm talking about, folks. I'm concentrating so hard. Yeah, it really doesn't like it through there, the rear engine layout. You can feel the car going all over the place. Oh, you can see it as much as feel it. You can see it, folks, I can feel it. Right, we're at mini carousel. Okay, long right-hander, then long straight. Headlights behind me, but they're a fair distance away. Just got to get through this kink bit, or this wiggly bit, then onto the home straight, and we're done and dusted. Where's the turning point? Where's the turning point for this corner? There it is. I've done it again. Oh no. We've only gone and done it, folks. I don't know how, and that was as ugly as you can get. Yes. I don't know how I did that.
Nice work out there. P1.
Thank you, ma'am. I say again, I have no idea how I managed that. My hands are sweating and sore. That took more concentration than any other race I've ever done. To do that on camera as well, and to nearly make a mess of it so many times. How many crashes did I have? No idea. I think they must have cleaned my car before they let me go to the podium. Well driven, folks. Yes. Happy days. Just noticed that's not actually the correct outfit you should be wearing. I think it's been a glitch somewhere, but he's wearing it on top of the podium. That's all I care about. Well, what an end to the series that was, folks. We're on to, I think, the last series in the career mode. Oh yeah, plenty to unlock from this Porsche. Shows you how long a track it is, doesn't it? Right. I've not even been keeping an eye on the time. We're over an hour for this episode, but 2 very long races. So next we've got the D-Class series. Let's see if we get an intro. Let's just watch this quickly.
The best builders take immense pride in their creations, often choosing the path to power less traveled over the most direct. The purest test of these creations is to take them to the track, pitting them against any and all challenges. When the only restriction on performance is class, and with an ever-changing set of opponents, the top builders know to expect and prepare for the unexpected.
Indeed, well said. So I'm just intrigued as to what cars I'll be able to use in this. Is it just absolutely anything? I've got 4 eligible cars. What cars have I got that are default? All right. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, time's a ticking. We'll look into that in the next episode, folks, as to what car I'm going to choose. But yeah, I need to go and have a cold shower and a lie down, I think, after that race. But let's just come out of this briefly. Whew. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, folks. I'm going to call it a day now. If you could hit like and subscribe and click the bell icon as well so you never miss an episode, that would be really, really helpful for me and my channel. Excuse me. As we push on into the last of the series in the career mode on Forza Motorsport. Hopefully it will be a little less hectic than that race. So it couldn't be more so. So yes, I'll just say thank you very much again for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Cheerio.